All right, guys, I got something to show you that just came in the mail. Just bought it. Okay, let me show you. It's in the house. Now, give me a second here. You can't see me, but you can hear me. Let me grab this thing. It's pretty big. Just work with me here. Work with me here. Work with me here. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Anybody know what this is? Because I do. Guys, I got a new bike. I got a new freaking bike. I'm hyped. I gotta go get tools. Alright. So, what we got here in this box is the Airborne Cro Hawk 26-inch dirt jumper. So, I made a post in a dirt jump group on Facebook. If any of you guys are a part of it, you probably saw it, saying which one should I get? The Airborne or the Cro Hawk or the Skyhawk? And it was unanimously across the board that I should get the Skyhawk. And everybody said they had one. So I got the Cro Hawk. For one, to be different. Two, because it was $300 cheaper. And also, I do like the idea of mechanical brakes so I can put a gyro on. Now, yes, I know you can put a gyro with, hydraulic brakes. I'm not trying to go down that road. So, and also, I just really don't want to be the same as everybody. I want to be different. So let's get this thing open and see what we got. All right. So obviously this is probably the seat, and I'm gonna show you guys this stuff up close in a little bit. Actually, you know what? Let me adjust the camera right now, because this is pretty far away. This kind of looks, it's a little far away. Let's get you a little closer. Let's get you a little closer. There. Is that better? Is that better? That's better. That's better. That's better. All right. Let's keep going. Pull this whole thing out. So Dan's Comp has a sale going on right now. Not sure if it's still going on at the time of this video, but they do have a sale going on for this bike for $454. And they have the Skyhawk for $779 or something like that. Which, yes, that's obviously a great deal for the Skyhawk, but again, I wanted to be different. Everybody has the Skyhawk that I talk to. I want to be different. Man. All right. So my first kind of take on it is, it looks pretty cool, man. The chain looks a little bit more durable than I thought. I ordered a half-link chain for it, so this chain will get swapped out. But yeah, KMC chain looks nice. The tires, I don't really know too much about dirt jump tires, or if they have the same tires as BMX or whatever. But the 3-piece cranks on here, they're just pinch bolt cranks. I'll probably swap these out with my BMX bike cranks if the bottom bracket is the same, which I think it is. Yeah, let me just rip all this off. Kitty, get out of here. Let me just rip all this paper off. We'll get a better look at it. It has sealed wheels, which is cool. Pop these reflectors off. Don't need those where we're going. Manual, don't need that where we're going. Front wheel, 3/8 axle, just like I would imagine. It doesn't look like it has the ability to put a front disc brake on here, which is fine. I don't need that. If you've done research on these bikes, you know the big difference between there's a lot of differences between the Cro Hawk and the Skyhawk, but one of the biggest things for people is the fork. The Cro Hawk has a spring fork. The Skyhawk has an air fork, which, over time, if I decide I like the sport or this portion of bikes, then we will just put one on there. So I just spent the last, what felt like 20 minutes, ripping off plastic and foam and paper. So let's start putting this thing together. I've kind of observed it, and to get this thing at least assembled to its fullest capacity, you'll need a 5mm Allen for the handlebars, and then you will need a 15mm wrench, ratchet, whatever, hand, open wrench, whatever, whatever gets on. You don't got pegs, you don't need extensions or anything. Wife, you can say hi. Although you're probably not gonna be heard because you don't got a mic on. Big things happening over here at the Moto Z YouTube channel. We got mics. What if that cat ran in the house? Oh, it did not. Cool. So yeah, you don't want to take all these bolts off. I mean, if you have any sense of auto mechanics, you can put a bike together. Pretty simple. Did I say auto mechanics? Just mechanics in general, not auto mechanics. Oh, and earlier I made a comment about it not having a spot for a rotor on the front wheel. Well, that is true. There is a spot for a caliper on the fork. So I'm not totally sure how you go about that. I'm new to mountain bikes. So maybe there's just something you can put on the front wheel to make it happen, or maybe you have to get a different front wheel. I don't know. But there's for sure a spot on Z forks. One thing right away that's gonna be kind of not really a big inconvenience, but there are no marks on the handlebars. Like not even the the knurl marks like normal BMX bars have. So it's gonna be slightly hard to tell when they're perfectly center. But I mean, that's not the biggest inconvenience I've ever faced in my life, So we'll just snug this up for now, just for video's sake. And then maybe pedal around. But we'll for sure take this to a skate park this weekend. For sure. It's Thursday too, so give me 2 days and we'll have a skate park video up. Alright, and then next, slide this bad boy on her. Super simple. Just got this little lock thing.
Hi. Sorry.
God dang. Interrupting the videos, bro. We got rent to pay. Just kidding. I don't rent. I own this place. I own it. Alright. Oh, I didn't even show you guys my pedals. Alright, let me get up close. These are the Chad Curley Cinema pedals. Chad Curley is my favorite rider of all time. I don't know. I've been watching videos of the dude since I was like 11. So, favorite rider of all time. And so, yeah, I don't remember if I said it or not, but when you order this bike, for some reason, not sure what the reason is, it does not come with pedals. So that's kind of interesting. But yeah, it doesn't come with pedals. So it's thread these boys on here. And again, I don't know if I'm keeping these cranks long term, but for now, we will just thread these pedals on here and deal with it later if I decide to take the cranks off my BMX, or if I buy new cranks for this, which might happen actually, is buy new cranks, because I was going to get rid of my BMX, but I love BMX too much, man. I do. I don't know if I'm a full-time dirt jump guy, you know? So you definitely got to use an open end wrench for the pedals. Or the pedals, some pedals come with a place to put an Allen key, like from the back of the crank. So either way, whatever you want to do, whatever tools you have at your disposal. And if you don't have tools, just, you know, run to your local Harbor Freight and get them for $10. You will be fine. All right, wrench those bad boys down. And then we got to throw this wheel on. And it's not a through axle, so you don't got to worry about that. It is just a standard 3/8 or whatever it is. You know, just a standard wheel, bro. Standard wheel, just like you'd put on a BMX bike. Oh my goodness. Goodness gracious. It's a highway through here, apparently. Get the hell off me. Yes, sir. Alright, so we'll hand tighten these. We'll come up here with our 15 or whatever I said it was. And it looks like there's like a perfect spot for it to go in. I don't know how to explain this. I'll explain it. I guess I'll show you guys in a second. But there's like a perfect circle for the bolt to fit in here. So it looks like the wheel can't move around a lot. So it should be perfectly straight as long as the axle and the forks are straight. As you can tell, tires make flat, but we'll adjust that here in a second. Check the back wheel. Make sure that's good. It already came on, but we're just going to double check it. We'll go through and double check the cranks and everything too. Might adjust the brakes a little bit. Man. Yeah, so this bike, so far so good, man. So far so good. Let me go pump the tires up and we'll move locations and go through it. All right, guys, got it all together. Tires pumped up. These tires are 65 PSI max tires. Obviously, I'm a little bigger guy, so might need to get bigger tires later. But also, I am dropping weight, so we'll see what happens. Down to 204, so we'll see how it goes. But anyways, we got the Chad Curley Cinema pedals on there. Can't wait to try those things out. The grips, I noticed, are lock-on grips, so that's cool. What else we got here? Again, just standard forks. You can adjust preload, and that's about it. Mechanical brake. I had to adjust that out pretty far, but you can also adjust it back here, which I might do later. But so far it's fine. The seat actually feels really nice. I'm not sure yet if I like the angle of it or not. I might put a pivotal seat on it later so I can put it down a little bit. but it looks good nonetheless. The chain is actually a nice touch. I like that chain. It is coming off though to put my halfwing shadow chain that I bought. I'll put that on. What else? Again, the pinch bolt cranks will be coming off, and we'll have spline drive cranks on there. It says that it weighs 29 pounds. It actually feels a little bit lighter than my BMX, so maybe my BMX is just a tank, but I don't know. This thing feels pretty cool how it is. Uh, the stem, again, I don't really know too much about like mountain bike stems, but it looks okay. I mean, it looks pretty standard. It looks probably comparable to like Mission in the BMX world. Um, yeah, man. I mean, it is what it is. It's a $454 dirt jumper if you go to Dance Comp right now. And yeah, man. Again, the tires, the brake. Oh, what I mentioned earlier, it does have a spot for a front caliper if you ever want to put front brakes on. I won't be doing that. It also has the spot for the cable right there. Probably end up taking that off. But yeah, man. I mean, it is what it is. Just a good old air fashion airborne dirt jumper. Airborne Cro Hawk, 26-inch. And man, so far, obviously I haven't rode it or anything yet, but just looking at it, I'm happy with it. And I'm actually kind of happy I didn't buy the Skyhawk, just because, again, maybe my opinion will change once I start riding it. But if it's just for the forks, because again, I wanted mechanical brakes, if the forks, and obviously it has aluminum frame, if those are the only two things that really deter it or are different, which again, that is a lot of different things. Um, I found like really cool air forks on eBay for like $100. So, and I actually like the chrome alloy frame. It's very similar to my BMX bike. So, yeah, man, I'm hyped on it. So we'll get a little B-roll, a little cinematic. Oh, the seat is a little crooked. It's all good. We'll fix that. Get a little cinematic of this, and I'm out.